Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mio and my metric number is 1744753. So in this video, I will discuss on the development of metal complex as the therapeutic agent. The article that I have discovered is novel Papaverine Metal Complexes with the potential anti-cancer activities. Firstly, I would like to tell you guys about the Papaverine drug. So as we all know, cancer is one of the leading causes of death worldwide. So papaverine is an opiate alkaloid isolated from the Papaver somniferum plants. The papaverine is an antispasmodic drug which is used for the treatment of impotence and vasospasms, which approved by the US Food and Drug Administration. As a potential anti-tumor drug, papaverine show selective and potential anti-tumor activity against several types of cancer cells, which are breast carcinoma, prostate carcinoma, and also colorectal carcinoma. Next, how it's work on our body. So the mechanism of action of papaverine drug is quite simple, which it will start with the inhibits the phosphodiesterase enzyme, which will increase the CAMP and CGMP level. Next, it will allow for a sustained vasodilation response. So in this article, the set of metals involved in this discover are vanadium, ruthenium, and gold. So as you can see on the right side of this poster, were the chemical structures of papaverine drugs and proposed structure of metal 3 papaverine complex. So the papaverine ligand is coordinate to the metal 3 chloride as a neutral monodentate ligand through the lone pair of electrons of the nitrogen atom at the isoquinoline moiety, which reveal an octahedral geometry around the metal center with two coordination sites with ammonia. In this article, the techniques used as the evidence of the effectiveness are divided by two, which are antibacterial study and also anti-cancer study. In antibacterial study, the agar whole well diffusion was applied. So in principle, a clear zone around a disc indicates the inhibitory activity of compound against an organism. So this is the detailed table of antibacterial activities of papaverine and its metal complex. In this study, show that the activity of papaverine was decreased upon the metal complexation. Next, the golden tree complex among all complex was the most active metal complex against the examined microorganism, while the vanadium tree complex was the least activity complex against the examined microorganism. Second is anti-cancer study. So in this study, we'll divide it by two types of tests, which were anti-tumor activity and also biocompatibility. So since the papaverine gold complex was the most active complex against microorganism, the Gaber went forward to investigate further more about the anti-tumor activity for this complex. So the anti-cancer activity of gold 3 complex was evaluated against two human cancer cell lines, which are MCF7 and HEPG2 cells. So the result shown that the anti-cancer activity of the papaverine drug was significantly improved upon complexation with gold 3 ions. This anti-tumor activity of gold 3 complex was also higher compared to the anti-cancer drug cisplatin. And finally is the biocompatibility test, which will examine the cytotoxicity of gold papaverine complex and the papaverine drug in normal cell lines, which is 111 microgram per ml. So the result shown that the gold papaverine complex is less toxic than papaverine alone. Next is the gold papaverine complex also is highly effective and selective anti-cancer drugs in both human cells, which are MCF7 and HEPG2. So to conclude, the Gaber conclude that these findings indicate that the gold 3 complex of papaverine is a potential anti-cancer drug. So that's all from me. Thank you.